Hello again, beautiful freaks and mutants, and welcome back to TV Oddities, the show where I take a look at weird, bizarre, and obscure television shows, and you have to watch them with me. Alright, so what's on today? You know, I could do a whole series based on MTV alone. I mean, hell, they even had a programming block called
MTV's Oddities.
Anyway, Downtown was created by this guy, Chris Prynoski. Am I saying that right? An animator who at the time was already working for MTV on such shows as Beavis and Butthead and Daria. So MTV was like, hey Chris, you want a show? And he's all like, yeah. And so he pitched a sketchy animatic about a group of teenagers living in downtown Manhattan. MTV greenlit the show, and so the crew took to the streets with cameras and microphones to interview random city dwellers. Much of these conversations were rewritten as dialogue and used in the series, giving it a very natural flow. We follow Alex as he moves out on his own for the first time. We meet the hot goth girl that he's too afraid to talk to.
Alex. Okay. Take this to Frank. Oh, her name's Serena, bro. Not that you wanted to know or anything.
His sarcastic friend Jen.
Why can't you let me enjoy my hate?
And the ever-lazy Goat.
Where do you want the spatula?
Funny thing about Goat is he actually appears in other animated series like Metalocalypse and Megas XLR. Perhaps there's some sort of shared universe, or a Goat-verse, if you will.
Rock on!
And then there's Alex's little sister Chaka and her best friend Mecca.
So me and Mecca were like looking for this club, right?
It was horrible.
We both had to pee like simultaneously.
We were in sync, almost like twins or something.
Well, like we always are, but like we ducked into this movie theater, and like this guy's like, no, you can't come in here. Da 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 da. You cannot use our toilet.
Like we're gonna steal a toilet or something, right? Stupid.
Along with their friends, self-proclaimed ladies' man Fruity and sensitive artist Matt.
Chaka thinks she's so smart. You both think you're smart. You're both wrong, though.
While helping Alex move in, the moving van gets stolen, so Chaka and Mecca chase after it.
Chaka! Wait up!
What just happened? Your suave made them run away.
They manage to catch up to him thanks to the wonderful New York City traffic.
Over here! No way, Chaka, you're crazy. What? You can't get into a van with a stranger? He could be like, put the freaking lotion in the basket!
Alex laments over the loss of his possessions, and his friends offer him little in the way of comfort.
Hey, since you're getting rid of stuff, can I have the life-size Xena?
After a long night of partying with the thief, Chaka finally returns to Alex's apartment.
Hey, what the hell happened? Where have you been?
Ugh, don't freak! This guy stole it, and I had to track him down and spend the whole day with him so he wouldn't suspect anything. Then I had to hold pepper spray to his head, force him to bring it back. It's parked right outside in a legal spot, so thank me, okay? Toby, this is Alex. I told Toby he could crash her too. That's okay with you, isn't it, Alex? Alex?
So the next episode follows the teens as they try to beat the heat by hiding out in Jen's thrift shop, when Jen suggests that they hit the beach. So they decide to go to Coney Island, but argue over which train to take, so they turn it into a competition. Another great suggestion by Jen.
Okay, if this is such a matter of personal pride, why not, have a race, okay? And, have a train race or something. Whoever loses has to walk around in one of these bathing suits I have deemed unfit for human consumption. Winner's choice.
Battle of the sexes? Yes!
As the kids head off, Alex enters the shop, and the conversation gets a bit ambiguous.
So, did you get it?
Ooh, baby, yeah. Highest quality. I got connections.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
So, can we get it on here?
Oh, come on, are you crazy? And get fired? I'll get fired! There's no way I'm gonna jeopardize my job for some cheap thrill. Sorry. We'll go over to your place.
You are such a conscientious worker.
Thank you.
What could they be doing? Is it sex? Drugs? Murder? Oh, it's just a toy. So the grown-ups spend the entire day playing kids' games, similar to games like
Crocodile Dentist.
And I don't know, the closest thing I could find for this is
I'm Mr. Bucket. Toss your balls in my top. I'm Mr. Bucket. Out of my mouth I will pop.
And of course, alright, I couldn't find a match for this game, but I did find a game called Poopy Head. I mean, look at this thing. You strap turds to your head. Meanwhile, the younger crew start their great subway race.
Isn't this the wrong train?
Who cares? Every train ends up in Corny Island anyway.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It was a year before I even knew this thing was a map.
Gee, I wonder if they'll make it. So they spend their day trying and failing to catch the right train, chasing after women,
Wait up, this is my stop too. Come on, man.
and literally making asses of themselves.
Hands up, ladies.
Oh my god.
So the guys make their way to Coney Island only to find that the girls made it there first.
But there were extenuating circumstances.
Hold up. Let me say it again. You lost.
Episode 3 starts with Alex and Jen horrified to find that their favorite dive bar has been turned into a hip new nightclub.
I mean, don't they understand that the dive bar is like, it's an American institution, you know? I mean, these people probably drink chocolate martinis.
And Alex's apartment is directly above it.
Hey, isn't this Alex's building?
Oh yeah. A guy with no life living over the hottest club in town. Go figure.
The kids use fake IDs to try to get in,
Well, you sure don't look 25, but your unlaminated out-of-state driver's license is proof enough for me.
but they get turned away for being obviously underage.
I didn't want to be in there anyway.
Chaka goes to borrow money from Alex and finds a way to sneak into the club.
Trash on your way out.
Oh yeah, right.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks, bro.
Alex struggles to sleep because of the noise, while Chaka parties the night away.
Yo, check me. Am I styling or what?
Buy it and I'll throw in a pair of eyebrows.
She's buying stuff and she hasn't even paid me back yet. Not only that, but this morning I found her sleeping on my floor.
You are way too easy on that girl, I'm telling you.
I know.
Gotta smack her around a little bit.
Yeah.
Teach her a lesson.
Alex takes the night shift to avoid being kept awake all night, so Chaka decides to move the party up to his place. Alex comes home early and is none too pleased with what Chaka has done to his apartment.
Go off of the cake. Now his head's in the toilet.
So he kicks everybody out.
Get out of my house! Everybody get out! Go back to whatever hole you crawled out of or whatever!
After many failed attempts to get the club shut down, it all comes to an end when Chaka gets busted for underage drinking.
No, I mean, it's amazing you thought you could get away with this.
Chaka must have been crushed.
Well, she's too busy to think about it. She got slapped with some community service thing.
Oh, poor baby.
Episode 4 begins with Chaka trying to get Alex to make her a fake ID.
I mean, it's bad enough you're making me fake an ID, but at least give me something I can work with.
It's the only booth I could find.
Glad to see she learned her lesson. But then, in walks Serena. So Serena is hosting some sort of goth event, and Alex agrees to help with her poster.
Meanwhile,
At the comic shop, Fruity shows Chaka what bouncers look for when spotting fake IDs.
Plastic is just too thin for New York. Any common bouncer will spot this in a second. What you need is a Florida driver's license, because they really are laminated cheaper. U.S. military. This should get you in a lot of trouble, but it usually works. Canadian. Perfect, but humiliating.
Enough with Canada!
Then Matt tells everybody about the new Malaysian restaurant that serves fried slugs.
Matt, come on now, that's nasty.
Ugh, puke!
What's wrong with fried slugs? They're no worse than charred cow or processed pig guts. That's hot dogs to you.
Chaka and Serena are the only ones brave enough to try it, so Chaka asks if Alex can tag along. Oh, well, he should be thrilled, right?
Oh, God, I can't believe what you did. Do you know what you did? I can't believe what you did.
Yeah, he's excited. So Alex psychs himself out and is unable to sleep for nearly 3 nights straight.
Hey, Alex, man, you look like I should feel. Seeing as how I woke up with a new tattoo next to a girl who looks like ass.
An exhausted Alex bails on the slugs, so Chaka goes alone.
With or without the heads?
Which end is the head?
With the heads, please.
Still unable to sleep, Alex starts to see things. So he decides to go for a walk around the city. And then he actually bumps into Serena. So Alex and Serena actually have a good time hanging out and talking with each other, until Alex finally succumbs to exhaustion. So Serena makes sure he gets home safely.
Here's a 10. Keep the change.
The next day, Alex tells his friends what happened, and nobody believes him.
You were dreaming, Alex.
No, it wasn't a dream. It was...
Drugs.
No. Maybe it was a dream.
Hi, Alex. You got home all right?
Serena, hi. Yeah, I mean, that's where I woke up, so I guess I must have.
Episode 5 starts with Alex and his nerd friends playing Dungeons & Dragons, and they discuss going to the big sci-fi convention this weekend. Not everybody is excited about attending, though.
I'm dreading the whole event. Nothing but a bunch of 30-year-old virgins that only use their opposable thumbs for video games and pulling it.
Trust me, I'm not looking forward to it either.
But the comic shop owner, Francis, is unable to work the convention due to a wrestling injury, so Matt convinces Fruity to help out.
He's a Benjamin. I'm in.
At the convention, Serena bumps into Alex and asks him the question he's been waiting for.
Hey, Alex.
Serena?
I was wondering, will you be my boyfriend?
Yes.
I mean, not boyfriend for real.
Oh.
Watch this, Lise. You can actually pinpoint the second when his heart rips in half. And now.
So she just wants him to walk around with her to avoid the leering nerds.
That wasn't Alex right there, was it?
Nah, that guy was with a girl.
Meanwhile, Fruity drastically undersells a comic and then tries to hunt the kid down to get it back.
I said, give me the comic.
Do you have a problem with our friend?
Yo, man, or whatever. Did you know that somebody put makeup and girls' clothes all over you? Weirdo. Hey, there's no need to be doing nothing rash.
Fruity swipes the comic back and makes a break for it. Then Serena invites Alex up to the 7th floor.
Hello.
Thank you. Hi.
Hey, Serena.
How's it going?
Hi.
But just as they're really starting to hit it off,
Serena, I know you're in there.
It's Zeke.
Open up.
Serena's boyfriend shows up.
What's this about you being with some other guy?
Hey, man. I don't think that Serena wants to go.
And to think, Trap had me all worked up over nothing. Come on, let's go.
Fruity continues running from an angry horde of nerds when he's saved at the last minute by... The Undertaker?
Oh, I love making freaks rest in peace.
And skipping ahead to the last episode, it's Halloween! And Alex is helping Serena with her website by taking some pictures. And then while hanging out, Serena opens up to Alex and expresses her insecurities about the way she dresses.
Pairs of shoes. All black.
You know, you could be wearing, I don't know, like fuzzy house slippers, and you'd still be cool.
Oh, really? Even the kind with the little bunny faces?
Well...
Meanwhile, Chaka expresses her own insecurities and explains to her friends why she hates Halloween. So when she was little, Chaka got picked on by bullies and they stole her candy one Halloween.
How dare you!
So Alex actually asks Serena out to the Halloween parade, but the next day he gets a big surprise.
Hey, it's me.
Huh? Serena?
You got me thinking that maybe I've been hiding behind the clothes and the makeup. I mean, I kind of like the new me. Leather chokers and corsets, who needs them, right?
Yeah, who needs him?
Oh, Alex, how could you be so superficial? So after unsuccessfully trying to get out of his date, Alex goes to talk to his friends.
What if the only reason I've been into her is because of her dangerous exotic look?
Alex, dump her ass. Without the black eyeliner and velvet and crap, what's in it for you? Nothing. Right, Goat?
I tend to disagree.
You do?
Yeah. What's it matter how she dresses? Alex, if you're lucky enough to meet someone and feel a connection, you can't let your ambivalence get in the way of potential bliss. Plus, it's all coming off anyway, if you know what I mean.
You know, Goat, you're right. Sleazy, but right. Thanks, man. I know what I gotta do now.
And so Alex grabs a quick last-minute costume and tries to hurry to meet Serena. Speaking of last-minute costumes, Goat comes to Jen for help with his.
I fell asleep with some incense burning, and I accidentally set my costume on fire.
Oh.
This is all that's left of it.
All right, come inside.
I was hoping you'd say that.
The teens are walking around in costume when Chaka decides she wants retribution, so she snatches a bag of candy from some kid.
Damn!
You suck!
What you gonna do?
Oh my god, Chaka! How could you do that to that little girl?
Man, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You got any Zagnut in there?
Well, it seems that candy was laced with something, because next thing you know, Chaka goes on
a voyage to Trip Out City.
Come back!
So her friends track down Alex for some help.
Hey guys, I'm kind of in a rush, so...
Chaka's in trouble.
When is she not?
Oh, really, man? She bugged out on us big time, and then she just took off. Yeah. We think the candy she ate must have been laced with something nasty.
Oh, man, but I have to... Okay, let's find her.
While searching for Chaka, the gang run into Jen and Goat.
You guys.
I'm Jen, can't you tell?
And I'm Goat. Hey, baby, if you and I were squirrels, would you let me bust a nut in your hole?
Ew!
And then they spot Chaka on top of the giant dragon float.
Oh, God.
I wonder if she's still seeing things.
That's so pretty. Ever see that
Nope, looks normal to me. So after rescuing Chaka and saving the day, Alex runs off to find Serena.
Serena, I'm glad I found you. You won't believe what just happened.
Alex, so glad you can make it.
Alex tries to tell Serena how he feels, and...
Alex, geez, you don't have to pour it on. We're cool, okay? You're still my friend. I'll see you around.
Ooh, she friend-zoned him big time.
Don't worry, man. The world's a big vagina, so just dive in. What about that one over there? Just go over and say, hey, Blondie, does the carpet match the drapes?
You know what? I will. Thanks.
But Alex, I was just kidding.
Oh, man. I love that carpet and drapes line. Can I use it?
Well, it worked for Alex.
Yeah, it did.
So you think he's gonna blow it?
Probably. Or if he's lucky, she'll be the one.
Shut your mouth.
I'm just talking about Alex.
And that was MTV's Downtown. Alright, so I enjoyed this show. It's not perfect, but the animation's nice, the characters are fun, and I enjoy the realistic dialogue. All in all, Downtown was a fun little time capsule from the late 90s. And if you've got the time, go ahead and give it a watch. Anyway, I have been your friendly neighborhood Santa Turtle, and I am out.
Where do you want the spatula?